Hey, welcome to Operator AI, I'm Kayla. AI and robots, the mission to take your job. Customer service agents fall under a repetitive job that artificial intelligence seeks to overtake for good. Humans are inventing it and programming it to do so. Bookkeepers plus accountants, receptionists.
Hello, I'm Adam, your virtual receptionist, and I will assist you with your visit today.
Virtual receptionist giving customer service, with avatars on the screen. Such a convenience for people to be assisted as soon as they walk in. Also automated bus drivers. There are so many jobs to name that will take your place of work duties. I will name a few key jobs during this video. A rise of tech companies are implementing AI into their products and apps. ChatGPT is being used to communicate with their customers. In which manual sales emails will now be automated to communicate with their customers at a fast pace. Engaging and problem-solving is their goal in a high rate. Artificial intelligence and robots are assisting and replacing humans. This is a great idea until you come to the realization of AI and robotic workforce is soon to be a reality. Then this could be reasons of distress for companies to make implementations to invest in automated software or robots to work 24/7 shifts or 160-hour plus shifts. If you want to work less, then they'll have something that can work more. You have employees that miss work with no sick time to cover. Some who are tired of their job and want to quit. Or miserable yet need the job. You have those who give half effort based on their pay and refuse to keep doing other job descriptions. Or covering for someone who called out, tired of doing other people's jobs. People who commit theft or violate company policy to get fired or have excessive absences to be terminated. Last, there's the people who quit. Why is that robot Marty in the parking lot? What was it doing? Security work? Or was it going to its car? Furthermore, some say, jobs don't give you 2 weeks to fire you, so you can look for another job. That's why a lot of companies' solutions are transitioning to AI and robots, because they are not capable of quitting. Also, an increase in revenue. In my notes. They don't have to worry about call-outs, tardies, late. Negotiating pay rate. Avoiding raises. Employee leaving early. Paying overtime or salary. No more hearing human issues about their differences with colleagues or staff. Giving half effort. Coming into work tired. Being on the phone doing non-working duties. Talking for long periods of time and not working. Taking long interval lunches or not punching out for lunch. I see it as life, people are going to do those things. Yet, some companies don't want to put up with those habits anymore. I mentioned some because no exact info if every business or small willing to make that transition to automated. To stay competitive with other companies that will do it, I see the majority going automated. Seems that companies not coming to the realization that the unemployment rate will increase at an all-time high. Some say, robots will create more jobs in the workforce. I say, to then replace them with robots. The source, the Robot Report. As you see on this graph, the rise of industrial robots year by year. 517,000 were installed in 2021. Realize it now, the takeover is here to ensure you that a new workforce is on the rise. These are a list of jobs based on Zippia. 98% automated risk, accountants, inspectors, and taxi drivers. Also at high risk are restaurant host, office clerks, secretaries, and cashiers. Okay, there are more jobs that are going to be at risk, just be aware. There are a few key jobs I want to mention. Uber and truck drivers will go automated too.
This clip is from a YouTuber in an Uber. No, this is not his car. He is in an Uber in Phoenix, Arizona. Watch and see for yourself, because these companies test out the product and, like I said earlier, then slowly push you out of a job. It can also close its own door.
Yo, I'm fully in this car all the way. Good morning, John. Trader Joe's, start ride. Oh my, dude, I'm just gonna. All right, start ride. Nah, dog. Yo, dog.
That's Roadshow.
Self-driving technology is absolutely fundamental to Uber's business. If they cannot get drivers out of cars, they probably will never be profitable enough to be a viable business.
Their motto seems to be, resign from doing business with human drivers and make more profit. Some say it's to reduce road crashes and deaths or eliminate it. I say, it's to make a profit, 'cause humans cut into it. Imagine waking up ready to go and drive and do Uber or Lyft. To come across an alert and email to notify you.
Thank you for being a driver for our company. We want to show our appreciation of the work you did for us with a bonus of $600. We will officially be going autonomous with our self-driving cars. We are parting ways with drivers and will be giving you all 2 weeks. We wish you the best moving forward. Thank you.
What about delivering food? Well, I guess not. At some point, people will not be needed to deliver food. Reports that an Uber employee is controlling the robot with a remote controller. Just have humans deliver using vehicles, so you don't have to use a remote. Imagine having 50 deliveries or etc. Your hands get tired. Do you rotate with someone? Overall, Uber wants to make a profit and can't do it with you driving for them. That sounds rude, yet that's the reality.
Moving on. This is Boston Dynamics robot. 9 to 5ers if you work at a warehouse where you offload trucks manually, or a retail worker in receiving. To find out robots are doing your job. At some point, you will come to a realization that if you move to another position, you will see a robot learning that department. Which means you will be, yes, replace, not needed. The same people who are complaining about tough job positions. Then gets a non-difficult department. One day they will complain.
Why is my job taken over by a robot?
Not realizing it's small steps at a time before being pushed away. Maybe people should start appreciating their jobs. How many times you heard, "Time to go back to that slave job"? You probably heard it at some point. Okay, now jobs will use robots to do it. Soon there will be self-driving forklifts and lift machines loading and offloading.
Hey, why I don't see a human on that machine?
Oh, I forgot they want to get rid of majority of humans from the workforce.
What about unloading trucks? Well, never mind. You may be someone who does this task. One day you will no longer be needed. That automated robot is doing the job similar to a human. This is a nightmare by a lot of forklift drivers or machine drivers overall. Especially at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Costco, Amazon, and much more could implement this one day. Something many will find odd and strange. Interacting with a robot cashier may be the new norm one day. Cashier's human interaction is normal, it's natural. I can understand an elderly person having a robot caretaker, assisting them around the home. Only if they choose to have a robot to assist them. Especially during times of a pandemic or times when no one wants to care for them.
Silence of the hotel.
Imagine being in a hotel fully automated. From cleaning the carpet, cleaning windows, carrying your luggage, checking in or out at the front desk to be assisted by a robot. Or greeted by dinosaurs behind the main desk. People are used to ambient noises and conversations going on. In this case, it will take time adapting to become familiar with the environment. Some see it as an amazing place for introverts, and some see it as depressing. If it's depressing for you, and every hotel becomes automated, then don't book a hotel. Or just create your own. Furthermore, people will have to be taught new skills, adjusting to automation. What new skills will be taught that no one can interfere with by bringing robots in or AI? If not, then the whole cycle repeats, jobless by AI or robots, because someone decided to invest in AI and robots to learn those skills. Or someone who has wealth started a business to teach new skills to then 360 and go automated. To add, people will need money immediately to avoid eviction. No time to go to an AI/robotic workforce that will take weeks, months, or years depending on the person's comprehension level or even desire to learn those skills. What are the odds of jobs wanting to keep a staff of humans if the majority want to go automated? Doesn't make sense to me. Also, who will be funding these new human jobs? You were better off keeping the human jobs before. Robots are cheaper to maintain than humans, and will increase revenue. $8 per hour or less robot versus $15 per hour or more for each human. Majority will go the cheaper way, since they can't get people to work that lower amount, they can get a robot to do it. A robot doesn't need to pay bills, eat or keep a roof over their heads. Crime rate and evictions. Crimes will increase, faith and will to survive will be challenged. Being broke and knowing you are not getting a check to come in. Some may unite, and some may go solo. Either or, morality will be tested to resort to criminality. A notice of lease has been terminated. A lot of people will be evicted. Local grocery stores could be empty of food. People will hoard as much as they can, especially if they are facing eviction, so they can have enough food to eat if they go homeless. Thus far, massive amounts of people will be sleeping in their vehicles, while many will be bunched and some scattered on the streets. A rise of protest and marching for a workforce of humans and less automation. People will be desperate and some who aren't criminals may fall to the temptations of becoming one. To avoid starvation, especially if they have a child or kids, or an elder who's hungry. Here's an audio clip from Elon Musk in 2016.
I think there's a pretty good chance we end up with a universal basic income or something like that due to automation.
A monthly check for the unemployed due to automation. Some people want that option and some don't. For now, you will have to adhere and be on standby. In closing, technology is advancing and society is changing. Masses of people will be homeless for every job that goes automated. Statistics will arise, and many will have to find ways to create cash flow. People will be searching online looking for jobs that are not automated, if they were to find jobs that are not AI or robotic dominated. I'm confident those jobs will be filled fast or already maxed to where they are not hiring. Or at least every job should not go automated. Some will say it's their business and the companies have the right to do whatever they want with their money. I say, society was built on human productivity. In this uprising, what you can do is to adapt and learn to survive. Stand up and believe you can withstand what society has put before you. In the new workforce of robotics and AI.
Hey there, thank you for watching. For future videos like these, click the like and subscribe to Operator AI.